Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So, before we begin this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a topic, a suggestion, feedback, a question, if you want me to give you my take on any topic or any video, put it in the comment section and I'll be happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on social media outlets, by all means, you can connect with me on Facebook by typing in Carlos Flores Jr., on Instagram, on X, and on Threads. You can type in at Back on Basics. So, let's talk about today's topic. Today's topic is about physical activity and the way that physical activity can actually help you balance your mind, your body, and your emotions, right? And so you have to be proactive though. It can't be just here and there. It has to be done so that way, you know, when you're feeling blue, when you're feeling angry, when you're feeling sad, even before you get a glimpse of that, you have to okay, I need to do an activity that's a little bit physical so that way I can get my body moving. And that's the importance, right? Is getting your body moving. You can tell I'm wearing my sweater that I usually wear. Oh, I didn't notice it. That I usually wear during the winter time. Look, it's sunny outside. It was great. It was a little breezy. We went to walk. I think we went to walk a little bit over 3 miles. And so that just centered me. Remember in the previous short that I did, I think it was this week when it first started raining, how I was out there and with an umbrella doing shorts. That just centers me. You have to find the activities. Sometimes they're physical, sometimes they're non-physical, but you have to find the activities that center you, that balances you, that brings you into the here and now, that balances your mind, your body, and your emotions, because it will help you deal with people, adapt if you need to do something different or something slightly different in order for you to get to complete what you want to complete. And I mean, physical activity can also do a lot of things. Physical activity can help you relax. Physical activity can help you motivate you to do even more physical activity. There's a lot of things that we can do that often we don't do because we think that it's not going to work. I'm telling you, if you do some physical activity, anything, again, I said this during my short video. My dad, when he was battling cancer before he passed, my mom and dad would always walk for long times. But when he was battling cancer, he was actually walking inside the house. Inside the house. He just kept on moving, and that kept him focused. That kept him here and here and here. He was very, very focused. His mind was focused, and he knew that he needed to do some moving exercises, some activities that created some movement, so that way he could fight and fight and fight the cancer. You know, and he did, and he never stopped moving until the second time when it hit him really hard. And that even then he was moving a little bit more than he should have. What others would treat as, okay, this is the end, I'm just gonna lay down and I'm just gonna be there. He was actually getting up, sitting down, getting up. Sometimes I mean, he kept on doing what I'm telling you to do, even to the time when he and my mom went to El Salvador, and he passed his last few days over there. And so again, that's how important it is to me. Physical activity is very important. Again, today, a little bit over 3 miles. Why? Because I'm trying to reach my goals. Remember, I said I'm going to reach my stretch goal, which is 200 pounds by New Year's. I'm going to try it right now. Today, I am 214. I used to be, last week I was hovering between 217, 218, 219. Now I'm 214 right now. And I'm over the cold. Just from time to time I have a little cough, but I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. I mean, and I'm telling you, this is the season where I usually eat a lot. This is the season when I usually go up. But my goal is to go down. My goal is to reduce. My goal is to be healthier. I want to be healthier. I want to have a mind, body, emotional balance. I want to make sure that if stress comes, it's not going to hit me as hard. If illnesses come, they're not going to hit me as hard. If bad news comes, or if adversity comes, it's not going to be as hard as before, or as hard as it should. Because why? Because I'm doing some physical activities to make sure that I am staying healthy, that I am staying mentally sharp, I am staying physically sharp, I am staying emotionally balanced. Again, I can't tell you enough the importance of it. This week, I'm going to be walking. This week, I'm going to be going outside. Unless it rains, and even in the rain, I went outside. Remember, I had my umbrella. I had everything last year, and I was doing that even in the rain with a jacket and everything. It's something that you have to do. And if for some reason you can't go out, just do it inside. You know, if you have any bands, right, that you can stretch, you can do that. If you have any little dumbbells that you can use to, do some exercises and do that. If you have, if you have to do some chores, by all means, just do some chores. Just grab a mop and, every time you mop or every time you sweep, look at this. This is physical activity, ladies and gentlemen. That's the things that you do. Those are the things that I told you in past videos that are have-tos, right? You have to do those things. And why don't you take advantage and do a little bit more physical activity, right? Do it a little bit more. Just do a little bit more. Just do a little bit more, right? If you're sweeping 2 times, just sweep another time. So that way you can get a little bit of reps in. If you're organizing something, stock, restock, just remember, just be careful, right? Everything, you have to do it correctly. Move things around. I mean, even in your daily lives, you can actually have a lot of opportunities to do physical activities, which will get you to the point where you're prepared for things. You're prepared for the unexpected. You're prepared. You will have emotional, mental health balance. So I'm trying to say all of them all in once, but it's true. I want to make sure that you understand the importance of physical activity. So make sure that you do that physical activity. Make sure that you follow through and do things outside, inside, and make sure that, remember, you're always looking for opportunities for you to do something physical. It will help you in the long run. Again, look at me. By this time, we're like a few days from Thanksgiving. By this time, I was in my 250s already. By this moment, I'm 214. I was in my 250s and going up because I would eat. Sometimes it was stress eat. We'll talk about stress eating in another video. But in the meantime, get out there. Do a little bit of physical activity. Doesn't have to be very strenuous. Or do it inside. And believe me, you'll see the big difference. Look, my smile is because here and here and here are balanced right now. Till next time, back on basics.